Hey, welcome back. My name's Daniel Gonzalez, and in this video you'll see me making color charts using oil paints. Okay, so here I am mixing the oil paint on the glass palette. It's a tempered glass palette, and I have underneath it a piece of white mat board, that way I can see the color better. I'm just using a palette knife, reworking each little pool of color, trying to get the value steps right. And in this color chart, I'm working on my blue block. So I'm mixing different colors with blue, specifically cobalt blue. And then I'm lightening them using lead white. So you'll see on the larger picture that I used red on a block, and I used yellow on a block, and now I'm using blue on a block. When you do color charts using oil paint, you'll get pretty good using a palette knife, just mixing it and creating the right values that you want. I would recommend trying to keep a nice clean working space, using a paper towel and cleaning up any paint that got away from you, because you don't want to contaminate the colors. I used a piece of wood to paint on, and I very carefully laid down tape, white painter's tape, in order to create the little squares that I'm filling in with the different colors. I had a little extra room at the bottom of the board I was painting on, and so what I decided to do was to include on there a warm cool palette using burnt sienna, viridian green, and lead white. If you want to learn how to do this, you can look online. I recommend Juliet Aristides' blog or any of her books, specifically her painting ones, where she talks about using a warm cool palette. And so I was able to make each strand just 3 values down, so you'll see me do that. And then I had a little room left over, so what I decided to do was include a little Zorn's palette, again just with 3 values. Usually I would just use a brush to fill in the little square, but here for the warm cool palette, I'm using a palette knife to lay in the color. And then I used a palette knife also just to smooth out the surface. I wanted a different finish on this block of colors, so that's what I did. So this is the last square of my color chart. I was pretty proud of myself, not only for doing this, but also being able to record with my phone in one hand and paint in the other. It came out pretty good, and I'm very happy with the result. It was incredibly satisfying pulling all the tape off and revealing very nice clean edges around each little color tile. Some of the tape really got adhered well to the wood, so I had to work on pulling it off a little bit. But it looks pretty nice. Ta-da, all done. It looks great. If you want to learn how to do this, you should definitely look up some instructions by Richard Schmid. He's a great artist and inspired me to do this. So enjoy painting, and if you have any questions, feel free to contact me with email or just comment below. Thanks, bye.